Welcome to Be Real with Jody. I'm so glad you're here again. This is so awesome. So, this week we're going to be talking about something fun. It's called Wherever You Go, You Take Your Brain with You. Okay. So, there your brain is. When sometimes we think in our mind, like, okay, I can be happy when I make these friends. I'll be happy when I have this kind of body. I'll be happy if I make this team. When I finish college, when I finish high school, then I can be happy. But the truth is, no matter what happens, no matter where you are, you're going to take your brain with you. Even if I could just wave this magic wand and I could just give you the perfect body and the perfect friends and the perfect situation, if your brain is looking for what's negative or what's wrong, you're just going to find new things to figure out what's wrong. You're like, yeah, now I have straight A's, but what if I can't keep them? What if I actually lose my scholarship? Like your brain is going to start looking for what is wrong. So let me tell you about me. When I went to college, I went to my first college and I was like, okay, I had always heard it's going to be amazing. It's the best time of your life. I was so excited. And here's the truth. I did not like it at all. I had a hard time. I had grown up in kind of a smaller community and I'd lived there forever. And so when I moved, I was new and I knew how to be friendly to people that came to live where I was, but I didn't know how to be the new one. And so instead of, going through the hard work of just like extending myself and meeting new people, you know what I would do? Every weekend, I would just go home. I would just go home and I would hang out at my house and I'd come back and then I just go to class and then go home on the weekends. And it never got better. And in my mind, it was because of the college. The people there were like this, or, the church that I was going to, the people were too old, or this or that was all of the reasons that I couldn't be happy there. And I'm like, it's fine because I'm just going to go to this other college. So the next year, moved colleges. And the funny part about it is that you think, okay, now I'm in this other place. I'm going to have fun. This is where I can be happy. But the truth was, I took my brain with me. So, you know what's hilarious? I actually went back to that first college all the time to go visit my boyfriend because I wasn't having fun at my second college. And so I took my brain with me. Fast forward, I ended up moving to Utah in like 2 days because I didn't like either place. And I had come to the point where I was like, I don't even know. I don't know what I should do. Apparently, everyone loves college except for me. Something must be wrong with me. But nothing's wrong with you if you're feeling negative about where you are. It's a normal thing. It's a normal thing for your brain to look for what's wrong, but you have to decide intentionally to look what's good. Your brain's never going to be telling you like all the good things. It's trying to help you. It's trying to protect you from any negative emotion. Tigers out there, right? It's on the guard. If you want to look for what's good, you're going to have to do it intentionally. So what I learned is that no matter where I moved, and I moved so many times with so many roommates, life is going to be 50-50. So there's going to be 50% good and 50% negative. It's just true. So if that's a fact that no matter where I moved, what college I went to, who my friends were, who I was dating, whatever was happening, I'm going to have 50% good, 50% bad. So what matters is what you focus on because what you focus on grows. So when I was in my first couple years, all I did was focus on what was wrong and why I couldn't be happy because this thing was not how I wanted it. And it just left me powerless. So I had to just keep leaving. I had to keep moving, trying to find somewhere that was going to make me happy. But the truth is, nothing was actually going to make me happy. It was my own thoughts. So this idea that like I'll be happy when, it's very typical, it's very normal. You're like, I'll be happy when I get my driver's license, when I can drive, I'll be happy. And you're like, no, actually, I'm going to be happy when I graduate, when I can finally be done with high school. Like I've been talking to so many seniors lately, and it's like I have senioritis. Like, right? We're just thinking in our head, like, this is so boring. I'm sick of being here. I'll be happier when I what? Go on my mission, go to whatever. The truth is, you're taking your brain wherever you go. So why not decide to focus on what's good right now instead of trying to look to the future to make you happy? It's never actually going to work. Like think of like celebrities that you know in our mind, they have everything, right? They have all the money and all the fame and they could buy whatever they want. Like in my mind, I'm like, if I had these clothes and these shoes, I'd be so happy. It's like, yeah, you would be for a little bit. But if your brain is looking for what's wrong, it's looking for what's negative, you'll find new things. You'll find new reasons to not feel good about yourself, to not love yourself, to not feel happy like you want to. Because here's the truth, you guys, our feelings do not come from our circumstances. Our feelings come from our thoughts. Always, always. If you're feeling something, it's because you're thinking something. So if you think, I'll be happy when I get straight A's. I'll be happy when I make this team. I'll be happy when I get the star role in this play. As soon as you got it, you would be thinking, well, what if my grades go down? What if nobody likes me? What if I do terrible on the team, right? Then you're going to feel all this pressure. You're going to feel anxiety and pressure, right? And then you're going to be like criticizing yourself and overworking and comparing yourself to other people. And then you don't even enjoy the success that you just got. And all you do is worry about the next thing and the next thing, because this is what your brain does. It moves the goalposts, right? First, your goalpost was like, okay, I'll be happy when my body looks like this. And then you get that, and this what happens. Your brain's like, no, that's fine, but actually, this is wrong with you too. And this is wrong with you too. And this is wrong with you too. Because your brain is looking, scanning for what's wrong with you. So first thing is life is 50-50. It's just true. I was talking to one of my clients this week about like where she was going to go to college. Like she was kind of thinking like, I don't even know. I don't have a roommate. I don't know what's going to happen. Like I might as well just stay home, right? That's what our brain does. It's like, let's go back into the cave. Let's stay safe, right? Because it might be bad out there. And this is what I want to say. Yeah, it will be 50%, 50% bad and 50% good. And so in our mind, and I don't know if you're like this because I am like this for sure. I think there's a right way. If I pick the right thing, then I'm going to like go around all the negative emotion or all the bad things that are happening. Like I will get less of it. But here's the truth. It's what you focus on grows, right? And so everywhere, like if there was three choices, if you were going to stay home, go to this college or this college, no matter where you went, it's going to be 50-50. If you go to BYU, if you go to ASU, if you stay home, no matter where you go, it's going to be 50-50. Now, where do you want to go? Then you're not, in your mind, you're not trying to think like, how am I going to get out of feeling bad? No, the truth is you're going to feel bad everywhere and you're going to feel good everywhere. So when you decide this is just how it is, I'm going to choose what I want to from there. That's an easy way to like decide what you want to do. You're not going to get out of feeling negative. You're not going to get out of the bad. That's just how life is. So from that place, knowing it's going to be 50% good and bad where I'm at right now, and when I get what I want, now what do I want to do? So what we want to do is work on our mindset now, right? So like instead of thinking like, oh, I'll love my body when I'm more fit or when I have a six pack. I've been hearing that all the time from people. You think I'm grateful for my body and I'm excited to get stronger, right? Like it's not like, well, who cares? Who cares about my body? I don't even care. It's not like I have to have a perfect body or who cares? It's like I love my body. I'm thankful for it. I'm excited to get stronger. You see that? That's like I take responsibility for my happiness and my thoughts right now, and I have some optimism for the future, right? So another example, I'll feel smart when I get straight A's. Like I'm only going to feel smart if I get an A in this class, right? That is like thinking like, because once that happens, you're like, yeah, but what if I don't next time? And what if the class is going to be harder next year, right? I guess maybe I won't be smart, right? Instead, you want to think like, I'm proud of the effort I'm putting in today. Like, I'm proud of myself. I'm working hard. That's enough for today, right? You can feel proud of your effort versus like the end goal. Because if the end goal is the only way you feel good about yourself, like we said, the goalposts will move and you'll be like, well, yeah, but that was easy. So, but next year's gonna be way harder. So I need to feel stressed about next year, right? Okay, so I'm gonna challenge you. If you're waiting to feel better, I want you to flip it to something more empowering, something that you can believe today. Like instead of thinking like, I'll be happy when, you're gonna flip it in your head. Like, here's the truth. I can be happy right now. How? How can you do it? What can you do? What can you empower yourself with today? So your brain, it's like a backpack. It's full of all these rocks of negative thoughts. So even if you move to the most beautiful place, like you're moving to Hawaii, you live in the jungle, it's all amazing. The journey there is still going to be heavy. You're still going to be weighed down because you have all those negative thoughts, all those big rocks in your backpack. But if you fill it with light, encouraging thoughts, even that hard climb that you're going to make to your destination, it will feel doable. So if you're feeling negative right now, you'll find the negative in your dream situation there, right? So even if you feel bad where you're living right now, even if you move to Hawaii, you're still going to be feeling bad about it. So you have to practice gratitude and self-love and managing your mind now, and that will take you to the strength to any situation. So if I practice loving myself now, having gratitude for myself now. Then when I get to that situation, I'm going to take that with me. My brain will go with me and I'll be able to enjoy it. And then listen, hard stuff's still going to happen again. I'm still going to have some bad things are going to happen, but I'm going to choose on purpose. I'm not going to live my life at the effect of everything bad and looking for what's bad. I'm going to be like, yeah, that happened. And what else is true? I am safe. I am loved. I am amazing no matter what, right? We're going to choose on purpose what we want to think. So here's the truth, you guys. You're going to take your brain to college with you, to your marriage with you, to through your whole life with you. On your mission, wherever you're going, your brain's coming with you. So let's choose to think on purpose. Let's choose to be happy exactly where we are. Let's choose to look for the good, to feel optimism about the future, and that you'll take that backpack full of positive, calm, optimistic thoughts, and it will make the entire journey feel better. Because the truth is, you don't get to go around the negative. Like hard things are going to happen to you. But if you make your backpack lighter, if you choose intentionally what you're going to think, that journey will feel lighter. It won't be the circumstances that make you happy. It will be your own thoughts. So I'm going to challenge you today. Whatever you think is going to make you happy in the future, I want you to decide if that happened to me, I would feel what? I would feel peace. I would feel calm. I would feel excited. I would feel love for myself. That's your challenge. I want you to feel that today. How are you going to decide to feel that today? I'm going to decide that I am loved. I am amazing. I can do whatever I want, right? So here's the truth. You don't need a magic wand to feel better. You just need to manage your mind. So this week, I want you to write down one thing that you think once that happens, I will feel better, right? In the future, if this happens, then I can finally feel good about myself. And I want to challenge you to find a thought that helps you feel good now, right? Instead of like, I'll feel better when this happens, you can decide, listen, I'm going to feel better because I'm going to choose what to think today. The truth is, you do not need a magic wand to feel better. You just need to manage your mind, and then you'll take your brain with you wherever you go. So even when there's 50% good and 50% bad, you choosing your thoughts, that's how you're going to feel happy. So this week, I want you to write down what's the thing that you think, if this happened to me, then I would feel better, right? For example, like if I got popular, then I would feel good enough, right? What if instead of thinking like, if these people accepted me, then I would feel happy and proud of myself, you think I'm already enough and the right friends will see that? What if that's true? What if you just practiced believing that this week? And the other thing I love to do is if you're wanting to know if you're good enough, you should ask the person who actually made you, which is God. You can pray to him. You can ask him, how do you feel about me? And I promise you, that's a prayer that God loves to answer. He loves to tell you how he feels about you. So this week, find some empowering thoughts, find some optimistic thoughts. It's not positivity like my life's perfect. It's like, let's have some optimism because wherever you go, you will take your brain with you. This will be the best gift you can give yourself in the future is if you work on your thoughts today. So good luck this week. I'm so glad you're here with me. Have a good rest of the week and I'll see you soon.